Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl and welcome to the Sewing Room channel. I'm going to show you a really easy method for stitching a button on a pillow. Now this pillow has 4 pieces of fabric on the front with the button in the center. On the back, I did the same thing. So it's a 2-sided pillow. And then here is one, it's called a biscornu pillow. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And there's a button on the front, and then on the back, there's the same button on the back. Then on this pin cushion here, here's a button in the middle, and this really sets off the design because it matches this little purple fabric right there. But I don't have one on the back because this one's always just going to be sitting so you can put your pins in it. So I'll show you both ways of adding just one button or 2. Now there's many different types of buttons out there. This button here has 4 holes in it. And then this smaller one here only has 2. But you'll also find buttons with what we call a shank on the bottom. Sorry, I couldn't hold this, but see that little red part right there in the center? That's the shank. It's got the hole so you can run the thread through it. For a lot of my buttons, I will use regular Coats & Clark thread, but I like to use the crochet thread because it's heavier and I don't have to worry about it breaking. Now you need to use a really long needle, and I think this one was made by Singer. I found a little kit of needles at my local Walmart store, but not all Walmarts are going to have needles. But you can go to Joann's and other stores to get these long needles. Because I'm using the crochet thread, it also has a large eye. I've brought the ends of the thread together and put a knot at the end. I'm going to do this demonstration on a really small little pillow, kind of a pin cushion side pillow. There's 2 different colors on here. This is going to be my front, my top side. So what you would want to do is find the center of your pillow. So you can use a little tape measure and go along and then just mark a little dot with a pencil, just a little light dot, and then do the same thing on the back so that you can try to get that needle through that area. When you do this, you want to start on the top side again. And I'm doing that because I want my knot at the end of my thread to be completely hidden. This is especially if you're just doing one button. So I'm going to go down through the center and find the dot on the other side and bring your needle through all the way. Then, when you're done there, go through not the same hole, but very close to that hole, okay? And then when you come out to the front side, you want to find that knot and come real close to it. Pull it through. Then you're going to repeat it one more time. Come through, go all the way out to the back, and try to come to the center and pull it out. Then repeat that step one more time, coming out through the top side. Now when you're doing this first step, you want to pull the thread really tight because you want it to dip down into the center. Now turn your button over to the back side and insert the needle. And then now you've got the front side showing. And now put the needle in through the other hole. Now take your needle and go directly back down through the center again. Turn it over and try to come back through the center of the underside and pull it up. So that's so far is what it's looking like. Now you're going to go back down and up through the hole, right there. Pull it real tight again. And now go back down through the second hole. Come out through the back, and again try to come through that center. And then you're going to repeat the process one more time, going down through the bottom and up through the top. After you have the first button stabilized and you want a second button on, then take the second button with the back side up and insert the needle in through one hole and back down through the other hole, and then insert the needle into the pillow, coming out through the top side of the first button and back down again and up again. Now, depending on the size of your thread, if you're using a thinner thread, you'd probably want to repeat the step one more time. But because I'm using crochet thread, I'm not worried about it coming apart anytime soon. So after your second button is stabilized, you want to come back up through the top, this time underneath the button off to the side, and pull it through. Then take your crochet thread and wrap it underneath the needle a bunch of times. Okay, real tight. And then when you've wrapped it around enough, take your scissors and you're just going to trim, excuse me, let me get a better hold of this. You're going to trim it off and just push that end underneath. If you're using the 4-hole button, you would do 2 holes several times and then repeat the process, go to the other 2 holes and repeat that several times and then tie it off. You can use this same technique using a shank button, except of course you're not going through the top side of the button. You've got to lift the button slightly so that you can maneuver that needle through the hole. So usually what I do is when I'm coming up through to the top side, I'll pull the thread all the way through. Then I'll go through the shank and then back down through the pillow again. And then if the shank button isn't coming down tight enough, then I would repeat the process of going back down at the bottom, and then on the back side, try to tie it off in the fabric and make it as small as possible. Then when you're done with the knot, and let's say this thread is attached, you would go into the pillow again, come out anywhere on the pillow. And after you've pulled this tight, then you would cut it, mush it around so that the end disappears, and then no one notices where you've tied it off. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that you've learned something new. If you have a different method of putting a button on that works really well for you, please share with everybody in the comments section, which is below your YouTube screen. If you're interested in doing any of these pillows or a pin cushion, I will also have links below your YouTube screen in the description section. So you want to scroll down until you see the word more. Click on that word and that section will expand open and you will see all the links appearing. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and make sure you check out my Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time and happy sewing.